Bro, get out of my car, bro. Move, bro. Ugh. What y'all got goings ons? You know what I'm saying? Kind of warm today. Yeah, we ain't about to do that. I'll throw it, you know what I'm saying, let it rock out, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let y'all when I'm about to get my day started. But before I do that, I want to let y'all know today's video is about in order to succeed, you got to have 3 things. And we're gonna dive into them topics in a little bit. My bad. Boom. Boom. All right, I'm gonna get myself situated, start rolling, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all in a few minutes. What up? What up? This is the second part of video to the 3 things that you gotta have in order to be successful at anything. That doesn't just mean monetarily. Okay, number 1, you gotta have self-belief. You gotta believe you can do it. Because if you don't believe you can do it, you already checked yourself out pretty much before you even get started. And that's very detrimental to a person's mentality, which is why I always say mental health is very important. There's so many people that struggle with mental health before, including myself. So that's number 1, self-belief. If you don't believe you can do something, then you're proving everybody else right. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of people that don't believe you could do anything. They believe you won't amount to anything. If you're in school, they believe you ain't gonna be able to pass. You no matter how much effort you give, you won't be anything, you won't do anything, you won't create anything, you won't be a part of anything special. And that's already false, because you're already a special being. Your fingerprint is one of one. So the things that you want to accomplish, only you see it, and only you can carry it out. There's a reason why God put that vision in your head and not theirs. So you definitely got to have a strong sense of self-belief, because you don't need anyone else. You don't need anyone else in your life. Not your mom, your dad, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, step family, or even if you're an orphan. Doesn't matter. Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was an orphan, and he was a prophet. So you don't really need anyone else to carry out a vision, because God chose you to be the person to carry out that vision, which is why only you see it. No matter how hard you try to describe it to people, no matter how hard you try to express and everything, and try to put it into words, they can't do it. Only you can do it. Number 2, you gotta have self-esteem. Once you get past the self-belief, like, you know what, I can do it. Sometimes you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and be like, man, you know what, I'm already that person. And you don't let anyone else, because once you start going on down that direction, or down that path of self-belief and vision and drive and purpose and all of that, there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna try to tear you down. Once they see you start moving different, you start thinking different, you start acting different, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna definitely try to shut all of that down. I'm like, man, what? Like, who do you think you are? You really think you could do that? As long as you stay firm. As long as you stay firm on what you already believe in, they can't shake your boat. They can't rattle you, really. They can't rattle you so easily. You got to stand firm on what you believe. And that's what, self-esteem is. These allergies are crazy. Just like we're all imperfect. No one will ever be perfect, no matter what. So get that in your head. Get that in your mind. That, you know what? They're going to come at me. They're going to attack me. But they can't do anything. Number 3. You got to have self-control. Also, another thing that I struggle with, or have struggled with, or am going to struggle with more. You got to have self-control. Because once you believe you can do something, and once you start to carry out what you believe you can do, like I said, those attacks are going to come, and you can't let it rattle you. That's where it takes a lot of self-control and a lot of discipline. Use that energy, that frustration, that anger, that hatred, that worrisome, like whatever negative emotion comes from that, use that. Go for a walk, go for a run, go work out, go read a book, go pray. You can always walk away. You never really have to just like stand there and then just take whatever it is that they're saying. As long as they're not physically trying to harm you, they can't do anything. If they try to physically harm you, defend yourself, protect yourself, no matter what. But yeah, self-control is number 3. As long as you have self-belief, you have self-esteem, high self-esteem about yourself, meaning holding yourself to a standard and believing that, man, you know what, you might say I can't do this, but I already know that I'm that person that can do it, which is why I see that vision and you don't. And no matter how much you try to hate on me, no matter how much you jealous of me, no matter how much you try to stop me or deter me from doing things that propel me forward, you just in the way. You don't want to cut people off. So just distance yourself from those negative energies, because they're definitely going to try to swarm in. It's going to start light, and then once you show that you're strong enough to surpass that, then it's going to come stronger. Then it's going to come stronger. But just know that the more you get through those things, it's making your character stronger. It's making your mind stronger. That's why I suggest working out, because then it makes your body stronger. Strong mind, strong body. And then self-control. Know that when things get out of pocket, you gotta keep yourself humble. Just smile at them. Nothing makes a person more angry than when they're flipping out and they trying to show aggressiveness towards you and everything, and then you just like smile. It infuriates them, and at the same time, they're still not gonna do anything. So those 3 things will carry you a long way. Those are the things that'll, put you on that path to success, along with praying. You got to pray a lot. But yeah, those 3 things will definitely take you on the path to success, and that will keep you humble. That will keep you optimistic, and the stronger your character will become, the stronger you become. Get what I'm saying? This is just, what I'm saying? It's just gonna be, it was just a little short video. I just want to talk to people and kind of start to give you a different format of how I'm gonna do videos whenever I'm talking. I will be going live still, at least like minimum. I'm gonna try like twice a week and see how that goes. But yeah, man, remember, the grind don't stop. Those 3 things: self-belief, self-esteem, self-control, and you off to the races. I'll see y'all at the level that we're gonna run into each other at. Whatever level you get to, I'm trying to get there. I'll see you there. We're gonna meet each other. We'll shake hands. We'll dap up and everything. If this video helped you out in any kind of way, leave a comment down below and say good advice, great advice, or I'm struggling with this, or I'm struggling with that, or I remember when I was struggling with these things, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because each one teach one. But I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to my Muslims, and salam to my non-Muslims. Peace.